Hello, wonderful people. Warmest salutations to you again. You are welcome to this other edition of an extract from the Catalyzer. We will be sharing with you this interesting story where a son called Achu and his father had a conversation. Many a times we are fools, or we have met our children falsely, quite often, to believe that the boy child is more intelligent than the girl child. But this is not always the truth. It happened that in the class of over maybe 40 boys and just 20 girls, a question was asked. A mathematical equation was placed on the table, on the blackboard. And when the question was asked, no boy could answer to the question. It was a tough one, but a girl did. A girl got up, responded to the question, to the teacher's question, went to the board, solved the equation, and the teacher asked that she should be held. She was applauded by the boys and the entire class. There was a boy, Achu, in this class. This is a boy who is so determined, has always wanted to be the best, has always wanted to be the first in the class. And to him, he thought that man, or the male gender, is superior over the female. So he couldn't understand why a girl should be the one to respond to or find a solution to this equation, to this mathematical equation, which is normally, it was very difficult, and it should be a boy, if not him, at least another boy, but not a girl. He couldn't understand why it was so. And when he got home in the evening, he tricked his father by asking his father, Daddy, who is more intelligent between the boy and the girl? The father smiled and asked him, oh, my son, Achu, why are you asking me this question? The boy explained to him, to the father, that he does not understand why in class today a very tough mathematical equation was posed, and only a girl could respond, and none of the boys in the class could do, including him. Oh, Achu's father told him, my son, intelligence is not a question of gender. It's not a question of sex. It is who studies deeply. It is who concentrates more. It is who finds time and concentrate on assimilating, on revising what the teacher has taught the previous day, the previous week, the previous month. It's not a question of gender. And Achu explained to the father that an equation was given them in class, a mathematical one. None of them, the boys, could answer, but a girl did. And he couldn't understand why it was so. So you see, wrongly, he was mad because of environmental prejudices or prejudgments, where he was made to believe that the boy must be intelligent than the girl. But he was proven wrong. And that is the trouble and the problem we have quite often. The Catalyzer elaborates on this story and extracts and portrays and projects where success, where overcoming limits is hidden. It is not necessarily being a male, being a man. A woman, the female, can turn tables, can change the story, can change the ball game if she decides or she engages and wants to make the change. We have seen many women change their society, change their environment, change their story. So it is very possible. And the Catalyzer goes far to demonstrate, to elaborate, and testify how possible is it for a woman to go as far as she is, as far as she wants. So, dear parents, dear friends, get a copy of the Catalyzer. Get a copy of the Catalyzer and offer to our daughters, to our sons. Let them know that it isn't a question of gender, but it's a question of hard work, concentration, that makes the difference. Please, kindly visit and subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Catalyzer, to get an insight, to get a plus from what we have just shared with you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Wish you the very best. We thank you for spending time with us, for listening to us, and wish you the very best. God bless us. Bye-bye for now.